65 and 75 miles per hour. Also on top of that, the risk for flash flooding anywhere here in this red area. Certainly going to want to be aware of that Saturday night into Sunday morning. We could see localized rain totals between 3 to 5 inches. Not everyone's going to see that, but certainly under those stronger storms, that's definitely a possibility. The rest of the way, though, upper 70s to low to mid 80s for your high temperatures today in southeastern Nebraska. And then going forward, getting on the cooler side as we head towards the start of next week. Mid 70s Monday, upper 70s for Tuesday. A couple more chances then for showers and thunderstorms as we go through the week ahead.
All right, thank you very much, Dominic. Still ahead, an important fundraiser across Nebraska tomorrow. Eyewitness is partnering with a special organization to raise awareness and funds. Our live interview is coming up next.
If you're at home,
and what you can do to help out is Dinah Gomez and Don Amon. Thank you guys so much for stopping by today.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
Sure, yeah.
So, Dinah, we'll start with you here a little bit. And we'll talk about what you guys do over there at the Alzheimer's Association.
So the association as a whole is responsible for 3 main pillars. We provide advocacy, which has gotten us a blood test passed that insurance takes care of. We provide support for caregivers, and then we fund research towards the cure for Alzheimer's.
All right, awesome. And Dinah, what do we got going on tomorrow for the Runza, for the fundraiser?
So Runza is a really big supporter of the Alzheimer's Association. Our CEO, who is my dad, died of Alzheimer's complications 12 years ago. So since then, we hit the ground running to be a big supporter and help spread awareness. And tomorrow we have 10% of all sales chain-wide are going to the Alzheimer's Association.
Absolutely. Obviously, Alzheimer's is such a disease that affects so many people here. So, Dinah, when you hear that and we hear the fundraiser, what does that mean to you guys over there to have that support from such a big staple in this Nebraska community?
It's huge. It's huge for taking care of our support groups. We have support groups throughout the state. We do research here locally. We take care of families because we don't want anybody to have to go through what Don's gone through.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Don, can you kind of give people a little bit of light of what you have been through? And I know this is probably something that hits a little close to home.
So in the state of Nebraska, over 35,000 people are living with Alzheimer's over the age of 65. And 12 years ago plus, that was us and our family. With my father, as I said, CEO of Runza. But of those 35,000 living today with Alzheimer's, there's 42,000 caregivers. So it's not just about the patient, but it involves caregiving, which is extremely difficult, not only the stress, but financially. A lot of these caregivers have to leave their work, and so it's really devastating for the family as a whole, and we experienced firsthand, unfortunately.
Dinah, you guys obviously do a lot of different events throughout the course of the year here, but to have the support from Runza, that's got to mean a lot to you guys. You know, you got a big walk that comes up in the fall this year. I know Rod has been a big supporter. Rod Fowler over here at Channel has been a big supporter of that in the recent years. What does it mean to get that community support?
It means everything to us. We look at the walk as the largest community support group in Nebraska, and it will take place during the months of September and October across the state. And then my particular responsibility is to raise awareness and funds outside of walk season when people can follow their passions, to bring their friends together, create community, and do something that they love to honor their family and to end Alzheimer's.
A great way to do that is tomorrow, of course. Here, one more time,
Yeah,
you got to
Runza.
tell people what they can do to help out tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow go to Runza. The whole chain is donating 10% of sales to the Alzheimer's Association. The Lincoln, Nebraska Walk is September 27th. Sign up for a team, and it's a way to walk and donate.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for stopping by today. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
We'll be right back, everyone. Stay with us.
Surprise.
Song trending now, and we've all been playing for a couple of weeks. It's Taylor Swift's I Knew It, I Knew You. She sat down with ABC to talk about the hit song for Toy Story 5. ABC's Sam Champion reports.
We talk about Toy Story all the time and how that really shaped our childhood.
But I knew it, I knew it.
It's the heartfelt song that's dominating the charts.
And you told me I loved you. Came back when it mattered, I saw you.
Taylor Swift's I Knew It, I Knew You. For Toy Story 5, bringing her back to her country roots.
Went to go see Toy Story 5, got so inspired, got the songwriter zoomies. In 2 hours, Bob Iger and Tom from Pixar are coming to hear it. We have not recorded it yet. And I think this is one of the most fun days of my life.
The star writing the song with longtime collaborator and friend Jack Antonoff.
I called him up and I just really quickly blurted out, like, I got to see the new Toy Story. I have to tell you all about the film, but we need to write this song. We need to write this song. And like, it was just, I was so excited. It was such a frenetic form of excitement that I just blathered out, like, we have to write this song. Let's FaceTime.
The song's a tribute to Jessie, the cowgirl who stole our hearts in Toy Story 2.
Yeah!
We've seen her have her heart broken. Like, we've watched, you know, the car pull away. I'm really emotional talking about this. In this film, watching her have it turn out a little differently. There's a different arc. There's lessons she's learned that really made me feel like I knew exactly what I wanted to write for her.
Bonnie still needs us. Our time ain't over yet.
What means a lot to me about this song is that in life, you have friendships, you have memories with people, you form bonds, and then sometimes a path takes you a different way. Sometimes you see somebody again down the road and you're just like, man, it's been a while. Like, but you're the same person that I had all these memories with.
Some folks might be a little bit smarter than I am.
No one's smarter than you.
Swift song even getting the seal of approval from Randy Newman.
Randy's the only person who's ever written the scores. He's the only person who's ever written the songs. He's been amazing and supportive and encouraging. This just kind of felt very natural, to be honest.
Before we go to break, here's a live look outside at our Barry Law Tower camera. Final check of the forecast is next. All 50 states to figure out the number of minutes per day fathers spend caring for their children. Nebraska ranked number 2 on that list. On average, Smart Asset found that fathers in Nebraska spend 108 minutes with their kids every day, which they say is 21% more than mothers do in the Cornhusker State. Fathers in Alaska taking home the number 1 spot at 114 total minutes, but Smart Asset found they only spend 16% less time with their kids than mothers do. I'm a little disappointed in the forecast for this weekend. Mother's Day had a phenomenal forecast. Father's Day, not so much.
Yeah, about that. Well, you know, at least today's not too bad. Mid-80s then. We'll see a few more storm chances as we go throughout the weekend. Cooler weather. So, I mean, hey, if you're hoping for cooler weather, we got that in the forecast, but certainly storms out there.
All right, save the golf for Monday then. All right, thank you for joining us.
Welcome to Showcase Nebraska. My name is Christina Dant, and I am here at Emmanuel, Yankee Hill Village with Carla. You have a beautiful residence home here. Can you tell us a little bit about your history?
Absolutely, Christina. Yes, we have been here we started in 1963. Wow. Yankee Hill Village has been with Emmanuel since 2017, and we are so excited. They have restaurant-style dining, which our residents absolutely love. We have a Thrive Wellness program with a wellness specialist. The residents love to work on their wellness and their health. And then we have a pastor on our team too, and that's really important to so many of our residents because pastoral support and religious support we offer. But what the residents truly love about Yankee Hill Village is the one-level living. No steps. They're like, I feel like I'm at home now.
Right.
It's all on one level. This is awesome.
Well, even walking through, everybody was so smiley. I saw the manicure, like,
Yeah.
just everything was gorgeous. Everyone was.
Yes.
You had both of your parents here.
I
Is
did
that
have
correct?
both of my parents here. My father was here for 2 years. My mother was here for 6 years. My mom had vascular dementia. So she was at home. She lost her confidence to do those things that she enjoyed doing. So here she just felt so comfortable. Everybody embraced her. Our family saw that our mother was thriving in life again instead of just existing in life. And it was so important. And it was the best years of her life. It really was.
And for our viewers who want to come check it out or get more information, how do they go about that?
Well, Christina, they can just contact us directly. We're happy to talk to them on the phone, schedule a tour. They can come in and have lunch too. We'll kind of talk to them. It's all about building a relationship with them, kind of meeting them where they are to try to find their best fit. We also have a website that they can contact us through that as well.
Wonderful. Thank you.
The proceeding was a sponsored segment.
Welcome to Comfort Made Mattress Factory's new location at South Point. Every mattress is built right here just for you. Any size, any shape, any comfort level, and backed with our lifetime comfort guarantee. We'll come to your home and adjust your mattress, firmer, softer, or anything in between. Right now, save $100 off, free mattress protector, and free delivery. Come see us, Comfort Made Mattress Factory next to Shields, and let us build your perfect night's sleep.
At Neiman & Sons, we don't just offer the best residential and commercial roofing, siding, gutters, and windows. We also support our community. Since 2015, Neiman & Sons has been a sponsor of Lincoln Youth Football. Our owners, contractors, and office workers all give back by coaching and cheering on our youth. We take pride in Lincoln and in the next generation. At Neiman & Sons, we work hard to be a roofing company focused on building a stronger, better community. For more information on our services or Lincoln Youth Football, visit NeimanandSons.com.
Watch Sports Director Nate Johnson at 4:30, 5, 6, and 10 p.m.
It's time for GMA3, deadly flash flooding. Some areas in the Gulf Coast underwater, people trapped, first responders racing to the rescue. We're on the scene in Alabama. Social media buzzing.
There is one thing I've spent the most money on in my life. It is packs of berries.
About some berry bad news. Why the inflation in the produce aisle is hitting families even harder. And Toy Story 5 has finally arrived.
I think this is one of the most fun days of my life.
Taylor Swift spoke to us all about her new song for the highly anticipated movie and what To Infinity and Beyond means to her. It's time for GMA3.
Oh, it is finally time for Toy Story 5. We will be watching it this weekend. Hello, everyone. I'm Stephanie Ramos.
And I'm Lori Bergamato here with Dr. Tara Narula. We are so glad you can join us on this Friday. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Special day, actually, because today we are commemorating Juneteenth, and that is a look at Galveston, Texas, where the last enslaved people in this country learned of their freedom more than 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation.
And we're celebrating Juneteenth here in the studio with Wallow. He's already a best-selling author, and he has a new book to tell us about with the title we love, Yes to You, No to Them.
Yeah, he has a fascinating story, but we start with the flooding disaster along the Gulf Coast. The flash flood threat moving through the South. Morgan Norwood is on the scene in Mobile, Alabama with the very latest. Hey there, Morgan.
Hey, good afternoon. It looks pretty calm over Mobile, Alabama. In fact, the sun just starting to peek out, but it will not stay that way for long because we have another round of heavy rain set to dump more rain on top of these areas that are still dealing and reeling from the remnants of Hurricane Arthur, which, by the way, have dumped up to 2 feet of rain in some spots. I want you to see some of this video. It has been an all-out flash flooding emergency for some parts of the country here. Overnight crews in Louisiana carrying out water rescues as homes and businesses took on water. The state, by the way, under a state of emergency. The storm also turning deadly. In Mississippi, we know that one person was killed while helping with storm operations. We've also seen families wading through knee-deep flood waters while rescuers had to use boats to reach people trapped inside flooded RVs, even pounding on the windows just to get their attention. In Georgia, this uprooted tree crashing into a home while people were inside. And while some of the hardest hit communities are finally starting to catch a break today, we know that another round of heavy rain on the way today, leading into the weekend that could bring more flooding to the region. We also know the Midwest, which was dealing with a round of tornadoes there, also on alert for more severe weather. So guys, we're talking about a serious 1-2 punch.
Thank you, Morgan. And now to the warning from the TSA. If you're planning to travel like so many this holiday weekend, you will not be alone. Expect crowded airports and security lines. Stephanie, you have some of the details.
Yes, and just this morning, I was at Newark International Airport for my live shot for Good Morning America, and it was packed. There were so many folks making their way through the airport security screening there. The TSA is warning travelers to prepare for major crowds over the Juneteenth holiday weekend, especially on Sunday, June 21st, as they could see more than 3 million individuals pass through airport security nationwide. For comparison, that's on par with some of the busiest Thanksgiving travel days. TSA says nearly 2.9 million travelers were screened yesterday alone, and that is a sign of the heavy summer travel rush already underway. Officials say they're staffed, they're ready, but they are urging travelers to arrive at the airport early. Make sure you check that flight status before leaving home, and make sure your bags are free of prohibited items to avoid delays at security checkpoints. Bottom line, expect longer lines, packed terminals, and plenty of company. If you're traveling this holiday weekend, you won't be alone.
Oh, and make sure your kids don't have any prohibited items.
Oh, right, because they can sneak in a water bottle in there. Absolutely. And this is also a preview to the July 4th holiday weekend. AAA expects a record 72.2 million people to travel during the time between June 27th and July 5th. That's up slightly from last year. Close to 6 million people will fly to and from their holiday destinations. Keep that in mind. And more than 61 million people will drive. Those road trippers will be paying a lot more for gas than last year, when the average cost of a gallon was $3.21. The current price is $3.94, but that has been coming down over the past few weeks. So hopefully they will fall even further before the 4th. We shall see.
I'm traveling on the 4th of July or that weekend, so I'm like,
Same.
I'm listening to those numbers. And
I know, I saw you shaking your head. You're like, oh, boy.
But thank you so much for that, Stephanie.
Absolutely.
Great information. And now to inflation hitting a